Right, so welcome back. We have Mr. Zeyad Ali, our tourism expert, back on the line. Once again, thank you for joining us, Mr. Zeyad. Can you hear us any better now?
Yes, perfectly.
Right, thank you, sir. Let's start by talking a bit about the trend. Hashtag Egypt is calling. Tell us a bit about this trend and how it originated.
Well, it's one of plenty of trends that's taking place now related to Egypt. People are starting to see so many different aspects of tourism in Egypt. It's not the old shape of classical visits to monuments and sites. Egypt is a very picturesque place. Now, with the importance of having a picture or to memorize your visit or your trip or all the travel aspects in pictures related to the social media culture, people have realized, hundreds of thousands of visitors, millions every year, have realized how important it is and have realized how great product Egypt is, the kind of pictures you can have, the kind of social media reels and short vids that can be in places like the pyramids, by the Nile, in different cities, in Luxor, in Aswan. So it has started spontaneously with so many vloggers and bloggers, and it turned into a trend. And the trend is still picking up. I mean, it's not the end of it. We will see the more spots, new spots we have in Egypt, the more people that would come, and the more vlogs and short vids that will be produced.
Right, indeed. Mr. Zeyad, tell me how this trend, in your opinion, has impacted, Egypt's image as a touristic destination, and what are some of the most popular kinds of content that are being shared now when it comes to the hashtag Egypt is calling trend?
Again, I keep on repeating how important it is to change the old classical vision. You used to hear foreigners asking us if we have camels walking in the streets of Cairo, if all the people look like a scene from one of Indiana Jones' movie. Now, having this recorded on vlogs and pictures, it only shows the real face of Egypt, the modern Egypt, the very well-developed Egypt. And the benefit I see coming out of it is not only that, but it's, one of the best trends that's taking place now is what we can call the wow factor. When people have this wow effect on their faces while they're looking at our monuments, at our touristic spots, and they enjoy it so much. And this, with all the efforts that the government makes through the Egyptian Travel Authority, with all the efforts that private sector travel agencies are taking in promoting the country, this is a great form of promotion. It's a way for advertisement that we do not pay for, but actually can be very, very rewarding. I mean, the outcome of this can even exceed the outcome of classical marketing done by the government or the private sector at the same time.
Absolutely. Now, Mr. Zeyad, tell me, do you see, the summer vacation right around the corner and the summer season on its way? Do you see any noticeable increases in flight bookings or hotel stays? And what are your expectations for the upcoming summer season?
This question has to be answered in two parts. The first part is summer have never been the peak season for Egypt, especially that those who visit Egypt for the very first time, they're very interested in seeing our monuments in Luxor and Aswan. But then the weather can be a bit on the hot side, of course, in the summer months. But then again, what I have seen is a great interest in our north coast. This great interest is fed again by the government promoting the North Coast through the Egyptian Tourism Authority and through private sector agencies. What we're doing is we're telling the people you can enjoy, or usually as a European you enjoy your vacations on the southern Italian, Greek, Spanish beaches. You know what? We have better beaches, better weather with less humidity, better white soft sand, warmer waters, even in the Mediterranean, in the mentioned Italian or Spanish beaches, the water can be freezing cold even in the months of August. But what we have here is warm water, and above all of that, now we can promote it really vigorously because we have now the infrastructure, the roads, many more hotels than what we used to have 3 or 4 years ago, with different levels. The huge ones, we have the boutique hotels, we have the 4-star economy hotels over there. So I believe, if not this season, for some of the reasons of turbulence that took place in the Middle East, but really I do believe in summertime it would be quite different, as the North Coast will attract bigger and bigger crowds every year.
Absolutely. Finally, Mr. Zeyad, do you see, this trend giving away for some long-term digital tourism branding strategies in the future?
I believe that we are kind of late in that. Now we used to promote the Egyptian tourism by the classical old ways of flyers, maybe a PowerPoint presentation. But now I do believe that people are much more interested in watching vlogs, are much more interested in VR and augmented reality, and this is going to be the real way to promote. Old times ago, you used to travel to travel shows and exhibitions with tons of material, like I said, brochures and such, and flyers. But now it's going to be a different time with different tools.
Absolutely. On that note, I'd like to thank you very, very much, Mr. Zeyad Ali, our tourism expert. Thank you very much, sir, for all your time and your insight, and for joining us on today's episode of Cairo Local Time. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we come to the end of today's edition of our program. We do hope you've enjoyed it. You were in the company of myself and Meher. Thank you for watching.